G'day folks, welcome to the latest instalment of the Brothers Weekly Wrap. This week we come following not a great occasion on the weekend where we went down to suburbs in all three grades, which was pretty disappointing. The day got off to not the greatest starts when our second division side went down 38 points to 26. Full credit to the guys, they never quit, and they hung in there for the whole time despite being down to only 12 men after only about 8 minutes, and being forced to play the man down for the remainder of the game. Joey spending a bit of time on the sideline for the next couple of weeks for a bit of a tackle that went wrong and ended in a dangerous trade. Hopefully, the second division game, the side was down on a few troops, so they used the opportunity to utilise a couple of the under-18s to step up and play in open company. They all acquitted themselves really well, which was fantastic to see. We laid in the reserve grade clash. Again, we're outgunned, out-enthused, and we're fairly undermanned, but no excuses. We're just outplayed across the park by suburbs who were more desperate and more up for the game. They ended up running out 46 points to 22 winners. There's a number of guys who backed up from C grade, so a second division to play in that game, and also a couple of the under-18s taking the field as well to try and fill out the numbers. Cullen Dunbar, he'll be pretty happy with the fact that the guys, again, they never gave up trying, and they'll certainly start to get some troops arrive over the next few weeks. The A grade clash was always going to be a danger game. Suburbs are always tough to beat, especially out at Ali Park, and the last couple of seasons have made it a bit of a special event when we travel out there. This week was no different, when they donned a heritage jersey that harked back to back in the 90s. The strip looked really excellent, and they played accordingly as well. They out-enthused us across the park, and we're just too good on the day. We could look for excuses, being down on troops and guys being sick that did take the field, but at the end of the day, we really lacked the defensive attitude to try and limit their points, as evidenced by a 46 points to 30 scoreline. Pleasing was our attack for the most part. The fact that we were able to rack up 30 points is definitely pleasing, but leaking 46 was certainly an issue and a true indication of how soft we were with our defensive mindset, and that's certainly something that we need to fix and arrest in the next couple of weeks. Out of the game though, I was really impressed with young Gabe Bond, who stepped up. It was his second A-grade game, and he scored 2 really great tries actually. He did a lot of great lead-up work for his second try, where he's offloaded, stayed alive, supporting, and received the pass to be able to go over. And his first try as well showed a great set of wheels for a back row, outspring a few wingers and halves to win the race to the footy. But it was his other carry to set up a try that just didn't quite happen, where he shifted hands with the footy to use a right-hand fend and a left-hand fend within an instant. That was really impressive. Turning our attention to this week, we travelled down the highway to the Sugar Town, down to Tully. Tully are flying in all 3 grades. They're right on our heels in the under-18, so that's going to be a really great hit out. I know that our guys are certainly looking forward to it. They had the weekend off, unfortunately, but they've certainly been looking forward to this week as a really good, strong test. As will reserve grade. They'll be bolstered by a few of the A-grade squad members that'll filter back, as A-grade, we're getting a few of the troops arrive just in time. We'll certainly be bolstered by the return of Captain Robbie Swain, who's had the last 4 to 5 weeks off, and a couple of other guys who have been away with work commitments and whatnot, all returning to the side this weekend. And we need all hands on deck, and it's going to be a bloody tough hit out down there in Tully. Top of the table clash, Tully sitting on top, and deservedly so. Hopefully we can go down there and just make a really good match of it, and if a few things fall our way, we might be able to sneak away with a win as well. So until next week, go the fish.